Hello, welcome to Kelly's Cooking on the Cheap, and today we are doing a taste test from Aldi's, and we are doing it on the 3-bean chili. If you would have noticed my short earlier in the week, it's one of two products that I grabbed that looked interesting to try, and if you are needing something quick, easy, inexpensive to make for dinner, this is good to go. You only need three things, two things from the store, and the third thing is water. I did find this on sale for 99 cents, and it's one I am not sure if it's one they are going to discontinue or they just marked it on sale. This would be a dupe to I think it's the Bear Creek brand of soups, but like I said, it's from Aldi. The other ingredients you will need to go with this is a can of tomato paste. If you just use the water, the soup mix, and the tomato paste, whether it's on sale, I probably paid $2 for this. If it's not on sale, probably $3.50. Still inexpensive, under $5. But I am adding a couple of extra ingredients that it suggested right here. I'm only adding 2 of the 3 ingredients it suggested. I'm adding a pound of ground turkey. I used their brand, inexpensive. It was about $2.20. All said and done, it could be no more than $6.50-ish. If you didn't get it on sale. And the other thing is I'm adding a can of petite diced tomatoes, and I grabbed it at Kroger when I had a good coupon deal on it. I do have the water boiling, ready to go. 7 cups worth of water. Get ready now, and then let it cook, and then I'm going to throw it in the crock pot, so that way after a while, after my family goes to work out at the hub, we'll come back and taste test it. But I just want to get a head start, that way one less thing I have to do when we got back. So got the soup mix. I'm going to add the turkey. And what I did with the turkey, if you're not a big turkey fan, you could always do hamburger. You could always do ground chicken, whatever, or you could leave it without if you don't have the funds for it. What I did with the turkey while cooking it, you could always add beef bouillon powder, which I did not have, so that way it would not taste as much as turkey. But I added some cumin and some garlic powder to it while I was cooking, browning it up. To add +2 with it being chili, that would add more to make it semi-homemade. I'm thinking, when I said that, I'm thinking if you ever watched Food Network back in this day, Sandra Lee, or she had the program Semi-Homemade. I was like going back and watching them. I was gifted a cookbook from my sister and family one year, so I might have to try one of those recipes at some point. Alright, so here's what it's looking like, and let me read the directions, make sure I remember this right. So I'm to reduce heat to medium and simmer uncovered 20 to 25 minutes. So we're going to do that, come back and see how it's looking, and then put it in the crock pot until we eat after a while. So stay tuned and we'll check back. Alright, we're back and we're down to about 20 seconds left on the timer. I put it for the 25 minutes. It's like, why not? And it is smelling so good. I will say it's not my normal chili because it has more beans than I normally put in it. So my boy, I know, will complain about the beans. but why not try something different? So here's what it's looking like. And as you can tell, there's a beep. And so here's what it's kind of looking like. So it looks hearty, and it's got your protein with the turkey I put in it along with the beans. So you've got some protein in there. I've got my crock pot here. I just turned it to low. I did have my bigger crock pot, but it's like, this should be good enough. So let me grab a dipper. And I'll start dipping, that way I'm not splashing everywhere. So come back with me later, after a while, after we work out, for the actual taste test. And I'll let you know how my boy might like it. Alright, so we'll see you back here shortly. Stay tuned. Alright, chili is done. We're going to taste test. And it almost looks like taco soup. And if you have cheese, you could always put some on. And it's not bad. It does remind me of taco soup, so if you wanted that corn, you could. So I would recommend it, and if you like, and please like and share. Thank you. Have a good one.